This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Caught with room to run. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. The receiver grabs it, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. 0. fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They'll run it from the gun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. To gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. And the receiver's got it. He can't stop him. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a looking to chuck it again. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Motion now from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. The defense showing blitz here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Howard. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up.
A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Tackled there by the defense.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. He bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Sutter. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. A short completion of the tight end. In the clear at the 25. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They try to sneak it for the first. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is he gets stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the back now goes in motion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He finds some space.
Reserve brings it out to the 38, and your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Perry. finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
A draw to the back. Some hard running there through a tackle. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. Touchdown, Oregon. They couldn't stop him there.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pop behind the line. It's Martin. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab on the move. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Ducks line it up with first and goal. Dropping back. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the right side on the toss. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Just standing there, gets hit again.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. returner to be brought down. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. Pounding away with the run game. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass this time. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking downfield. It's Lewis. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Using his legs, it's Martin. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
kick it away here. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game.